In the early hours of a chilly January morning in 2024, an unprecedented chain of events was set into motion in the Middle East. An elite Hezbollah commander in southern Lebanon was taken out in an Israeli airstrike. This act sent waves of shock not only through the ranks of Hezbollah but also throughout the world, raising fears of a wider war. In response, Hezbollah launched a rocket barrage, a direct retaliation to the Israeli strikes that had claimed 7 lives. This tit-for-tat exchange, while not uncommon in the region, marked a significant escalation in tensions and violence. Central to this unfolding drama was the main hospital in Gaza. As the fighting between Israeli forces and Palestinian militants escalated, medics, patients, and displaced people were forced to flee the hospital, sparking chaos and panic. Aid groups, who had been working tirelessly to provide relief to the affected, had to withdraw from the hospitals, leading to a mass displacement of sheltering people. The offensive, at this point, had resulted in over 22,000 Palestinian deaths, vast destruction in Gaza, and a quarter of the population facing starvation. Gaza's hospitals, overwhelmed and understaffed, struggled to treat the wounded. Only 13 out of 36 were partially functioning. Northern Gaza faced severe shortages of food and water, with neighborhoods demolished and people fleeing. In the midst of this, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken was in the region, calling for measures to spare civilians but rejecting calls for a ceasefire. His presence marked a crucial point in this crisis, highlighting the international attention and concern it had garnered. As the situation continued to remain volatile, airstrikes caused significant civilian casualties. Over 22,800 Palestinians were killed, and more than 58,000 were wounded. The Israeli-Lebanese border was a hotspot of tension, with Hezbollah and Israel engaging in low-intensity fighting. To summarize, the killing of the Hezbollah commander in an Israeli airstrike sparked a severe escalation in the Middle East. Gaza's main hospital was abandoned due to the escalating violence, leading to mass displacement of people. The offensive resulted in a devastating number of Palestinian deaths and injuries, with a quarter of the population facing starvation. Despite international attention, the situation remains volatile, with the potential for further escalation and widespread destruction. This is a stark reminder of the fragility of peace in the region and the devastating consequences of war.